Today, I want to show you a lesser known but extremely powerful method for generating hyper-targeted, high-quality leads and customers on a budget, even if you're currently struggling with consistent lead generation. In fact, this cool method is so effective, some people are even calling it the new Wild West of online advertising. And want to know why? Well, it's because if you know how to properly use it, you'll gain access to one of the hottest advertising platforms out there that isn't just underpriced. It's also jam-packed with top-notch quality leads who are, get this, actively looking for solutions to all kinds of problems. Leads that are in a heightened buying mode and who are ready to drop fat stacks of cash at your doorstep if you can help them. So what's this hot new method? Well, it's YouTube advertising. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special in YouTube ads? I usually skip them automatically whenever they come up, right? Well, true, and I must confess, I usually do the same in 80% of cases. But here's the cool part. YouTube advertising has something really special that no other advertising platform offers. It allows you to create specific video ads that are charged exclusively after 30 seconds, so-called true views. In other words, with YouTube ads, you have the power to get in front of people for a full 30 seconds before paying anything. Say what? Well, it's true. If they only watch 29 seconds of your video, you don't pay. If they click the skip ad button after it becomes available, you don't pay. And if they watch part of your video and decide to skip it after 20 seconds, you still don't pay. You only pay when they click to your landing page or watch at least 30 seconds of your video. And that's crazy. But wait, because it gets even better. Because unlike Facebook, people on YouTube have this learner's mindset and not a let's watch cat videos mindset. What this means is that they're actively searching for a solution to an immediate problem, and according to some studies, spend an average of 40 minutes per session on the platform uninterrupted. Well, no other advertising platform even comes close to this. And yet, how many people do you know who are actively using YouTube ads to generate new leads and grow their business? I'd say not that many. And that's probably because most businesses have no idea what to say in a YouTube ad. Not only that, but people also regularly ask me questions like, I have no idea where to start. How do I even get started with YouTube ads? Or what offers work great for YouTube ads and which offers aren't really so hot? Or what kind of videos can I use? Can I use existing video content as an ad? How long should my videos be? What do I measure? What do I actually measure to find out if the ad is actually working? And what doesn't work well in terms of YouTube ad content? And you know, this is just the tip of the iceberg, because from what I've seen, most business owners are terrified of giving YouTube ads a try. And I don't know, as if it was some sort of monster ready to swallow their entire marketing budget on a spot. Am I surprised about this? Not really. YouTube ads is a niche topic that isn't talked about in most marketing circles, which is both a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's a blessing because you have way less competition than with Facebook or Instagram ads. But at the same time, it's also a curse because there aren't really that many YouTube ads tutorials out there, and even fewer quality tutorials that actually know what they're doing. So if you're considering YouTube advertising, but you have no idea what to say in those videos, here are 3 quick tips to get you started. Tip number 1, teach them something useful, okay? Because even though you're running an ad, you should teach people something extremely valuable that helps them solve their burning problem, okay? Because remember, the reason they're here watching your video ad in the first place is that they are searching for a solution to a specific problem. They search for something, they chose a top-ranking video from the results, and then your ad got served. So guess what? When your video starts, they're still in the same mindset. So why not grab their attention and give them something useful in those few minutes? Something cool that they'll definitely appreciate. And if you do a good enough job, they'll be hungry for more. believe me, and they'll want to taste your freebie offer. So it's a win-win. Tip number 2, don't be afraid to repel and attract. Because remember, with an in-stream ad, you only pay once someone watches at least 30 seconds of your video or clicks a button under your ad. Otherwise, you get free impressions. So the result of this is that you can be as polarizing as you want. You can call out your exact ideal prospect without worrying about ad costs. In fact, think of the skip ad button as your new best friend, okay? You actively want people who are a bad fit to click it, because then you can quickly and easily disqualify them without paying anything. And you can also make sure that the people who continue watching your video, they are the right people. People who end up subscribing, engaging with your stuff, and buying. Plus, this way you can also deliver a personal message much more easily, because you don't have to cater to everyone, only to your real ideal prospect. Tip number 3, own your message by being personal and relatable. As I mentioned in the previous tip, you want to repel people who are a bad fit and attract ideal prospects who are a good fit. As a result, you have much more leeway to really open up emotionally and put it in front of your perfect audience without worrying about turning off certain people. If they get turned off, no problem. They go their own separate ways and you don't pay a dime. But those who remain will build an instant emotional connection with you, especially if you take the time to resonate with their pains, fears, hopes, and dreams, okay? It's totally fine to spend up to 30-40% of your script talking about the same problem that they're having, because that's what makes you relatable and relevant. And that's what also makes you stand out from all the other companies who are trying to make a quick buck. So at this point you might think, yeah, Csaba, but I don't have big budgets to shoot pro video. Well, no worries, my friend. You don't have to. Sure, people need to clearly hear your voice and see your face in these videos, but if you have a smartphone with a camera, you'll do just fine. In fact, this entire video was shot on my iPhone 11. And one more thing. Remember Tai Lopez, who took the entire internet by storm a few years ago with his "Hey, here in my garage" ads, and built a multi-8-figure business as a result? Yeah, that guy. Well, guess how pro his videos were? They were all super low-key, talking straight to camera videos shot on an iPhone. In fact, check out the original video and all its 70 million views to see what I'm talking about. And if you're still not convinced, here's a list of amazing YouTube video ads that are simple but super effective, with millions and millions of views and sky-high return on ad spend. Feel free to pause this video and check them out. You'll find the links in the description below. There are links to tons of very simple but super successful video ads promoting basically all sorts of stuff that you can imagine, from online courses to joint pain protection, auto insurance, Amazon FBA, piano lessons, and even no-show stocks. So check them out and see what I'm talking about, because it's really not that complicated. You just need a simple camera, a good enough microphone, and a solid message. That's it. However, I do admit that creating a solid video script isn't always a walk in the park. So to give you a helping hand in making sure that your message kicks ass and it actually resonates with people, I recently created a brand new free mini course called From Zero to Copywriting Hero. It's basically a 4-step simple YouTube ads formula that anyone can use to ethically hijack their competitors' YouTube traffic and get hyper-targeted leads fast, even if they're terrified of video or can barely write their grocery list. In just 5 easy lessons, you'll basically learn how to come up with a solid YouTube ad script that converts and gets you high-quality leads on autopilot. Plus, this free mini course also comes with a handy YouTube ads quick start guide checklist, which is full of useful tips, tricks, and strategies to help you launch your first ad quickly, even if you've never done this before. Right now, you can get free instant access to this 5-part course along with the handy checklist by clicking on the link below this video. You'll get redirected to a simple sign-up page where you can basically tell me what's your best email address and where can I send the lessons to, and I'll send you video number 1 right away. So go ahead, click the link below this video right now. It's totally free and I won't pitch you anything. Thanks for watching.